Hello friends, today we are going to complete the new topic, that the capacitive transducer device. Already we have done the one lecture on capacitive transducer, but that time we have discussed how we can measure the water level or the level. Okay, so today for to minimize your confusion, I am here with this point again, with this device again, but here we are not going to measure the level, we are going to measure the displacement, because one device we can use for the number of purpose. So capacity also is the one device. Now capacitive transducer main principle is based on the variable capacitance. When the capacitance will change, then according to that we will get the changes. So how the capacitance change and how the displacement we can measure, that we will cover by the diagram. Now come to the diagram here. So this is the diagram, and that diagram is related to the displacement measurement. This concept will be same always when we will talk about the capacitive transducer, that may be related to the water level indicator or that may be related to the displacement. The fundamental of this will be the same. Fundamental is this device will work on the variable capacitance. Now the construction comes to the construction. Here we can see the two plates are there in diagram. One plate is the fixed plate and the second plate is moving plate. Now the name itself clear the meaning. Moving plate will move. That moving plate may cover the maximum distance of the fixed plate or will not. Okay, that up to, because that moving plate may displace from to the left side or to the right side. And these two plates, the moving plate and fixed plate, has connected into the one circuit. So I will show the circuit here. This moving plate connected to this point and this fixed plate also is connected here, and I will show the one battery also. Okay, now this negative and this will be the positive charge. So the electric field has given. How it works, that I will discuss later. Under the construction we have seen the two plates are there. One is fixed plate and another is moving plate, and both the plates are connected into the circuit. In between these two plates there is the dielectric medium, dielectric medium present. Okay, so we will see in front view. If you are not clear with this concept, just see, this will be the two plates. Okay, and these two plates are connected with the help of circuit, connected in the circuit. And in between these two plates, consider this as the fixed plate and second one as the moving plate, and in between these two plates there will be the dielectric medium. There will be a dielectric medium. Now dielectric medium means what? So dielectric medium means the we can consider, for your understanding, just consider dielectric is nothing but the one kind of insulator. Okay, now what is the purpose or of the insulator? So basic thing is, insulator doesn't allow to flow the current will not flow through that medium. But why the dielectric? Because in this medium the electric field will develop. That means it does not allow to flow the current through the medium, but it will show the effect of electric field. That's why it is the dielectric medium. Okay, so example is air, pure water, oil. These are the examples of the dielectric medium. So consider here, in between these two plates there is the air as a dielectric medium. Okay, so construction, I hope that you all got clear. The two plates are there, one plate is fixed, another plate is moving, and both the plates are connected into the circuit. In between the two plates there is the dielectric medium, that may be air, pure water or oil. Correct? Now, how it may work on the basis that we'll see. Before that, take the look on one of the formula, how the capacitance is, how we can measure the capacitance of the device. Then the formula is here. In this formula we can see the formula is C is equal to epsilon A into D. So C is the capacitance, epsilon is the constant permittivity, and A is the area of the plate, and D is the distance between the plates. So this D is important at the time of measurement, at the time of displacement measurement. This D is taking the more important part. So how it is? So let's come to the diagram. Remember this formula, C is equal to epsilon A by D. D is at the denominator. So it's a simple concept. If the value of D is maximum, then the value of the capacitance will be minimum. If the value of D is smaller, then the capacitance value will be maximum. Okay, then come to the diagram. Here we can see if the displacement done by the moving plate is maximum. Okay, if this plate move from the initial position, if at the initial conditions we will consider that the moving plate has covered the whole distance of the fixed plate. Okay, so due to the moment, if the moving plate is moving from initial position to the certain distance, and that distance or the displacement will be maximum, then that will be D. With that displacement, consider the D value magnitude. Then put that D into the equation. C is equal to epsilon A by D. So if the D is maximum, then the capacitance value will be minimum. So that means according to the displacement, the capacitance will change. If the displacement is minimum, then also the capacitance will maximum. If the displacement is maximum, then the capacitance will be minimum. But in both the cases, we can say whenever the displacement occur, according to the displacement, the capacitance will change, and that's the same thing is going to explain the principle. What the principle say related to the capacitive transducer? The capacitive transducer device is specially based on the variable capacitance. So whenever the distance will change, the capacitance will change, and if the capacitance changing, then on the basis we can measure the displacement of the object. Okay, so this is the simple structure. Don't make the confusion in the water level capacitive transducer and displacement measuring capacitive transducer. When the displacement is changing and you need to find out the displacement, that time we will use the displacement measurement capacitive transducer. When the water level, that time we will consider both the plates as a fixed plate. In this case we are considering the one moving plate and one fixed plate, but at the time of water level capacitive transducer, we consider both the plates as a fixed plate. So if you are considering both plates as a fixed plate, then that will be related to the water level measurement. And if you are talking about the displacement measurement, that time you are thinking about the one plate will be fixed and another plate will be moving, and when the plate is moving away and covering the maximum distance, then the capacitance will be minimum. If the plate is covering the minimum distance small d, then the capacitance will be maximum. According to that, we can measure the displacement done by the objects or the plate. I hope that you all got the idea about this, and the advantages and applications are advantages: it is easy to use, then it is movable, cost is low, inexpensive, and all. So this is all about the advantage of capacitive transducer. I hope that you all are not having any kind of the doubts related to, but if you have still any doubt, you can do the message on the WhatsApp number. Okay, thank you.